Okay, so we're going to look at celebrity deaths of 2016 because nothing has pissed me off more this month than this. This month, it kind of started when let's try and pick a person. I'm not sure when it started specifically, but I mean it's got to be towards the final 6 months. But I remember it being like last year and the year before, people blaming individual years for things that had happened because people are fucking idiots, right? And I looked at a article and it said, you think 2016's bad? You should have seen 1977, right? So, of course, the difference being now is that no one has social media. No. You know what I'm saying? Difference in 1977 is that no one has social media. 1 second, I'm just going to open up this... Fucking hell. You hate you put the lid, they do this like topper for the milk and it's just broken into pieces. Great. Drinking milk because I just had a pizza and it had jalapenos on it. So milk is going to reduce the pain later because of the Scoville count. Milk or beer. I don't drink, so it's going to be milk. Oh. Right. Oh, that's much better already. Right, so people were putting on Facebook and Twitter and things that 2016, will you stop it or whatever? And it's fucking bollocks. It's fucking absolute total bullshit. Fucking winds me up no end. Right, so there's a picture of the celebrities that matter. Because there's more, but these are the ones who matter. And what we're going to go through is the amount of celebrities that have died over the past 12 months. Currently the day is the 31st of December 2016. So we have Pat Harrington. You're going to hear this a lot from me as well. Who is what you're going to hear a lot from me. Who? Right. What we do have is we also have David Bowie, Alan Rickman, Dan Haggerty. Who? Glenn Fry, who? Abe Vigoda, that just looks like some kind of poor man's Christopher Lloyd. George Gaines, slightly familiar to me. Tony Burton, right, may look familiar to you because his most famous role is the trainer from Rocky for Apollo Creed. Like, who? Again, who is that? So, anyone I get stuck on, I'm going to pull up IMDb and we're going to look for IMDb to see who these people are. Now, George Kennedy, I know. I think it's Police Academy. Nancy Reagan. Obviously, everyone knows who Nancy Reagan is. Robert Horton. Who? Joe Santos. Who? Joe Gargogio. Who? Ken Howard. Who? Peter Brown. Who? Gary Shandling. I know that is. Vaguely. I couldn't tell you what he's in. I just know him vaguely. Right, okay. Let's have a look, actually. Let's do two things at once, shall we? Let's get Gary Shandling. Okay. So, 2 R's? Of course it is. Weirdo. Gary Shandling. Right, so what's he done? Iron Man 2. Chicago, Illinois. 24th of March 2016, the age of 66. Over the Hedge, Larry, Best of Larry Sanders. Like, literally, I mean, like, he just looks, actor, 26 things. So it must have been quite good for me. Jungle Book, Captain America, The Dictator, Iron Man, Hammies, so that is Over the Hedge. So he's done some stuff. Zoolander, The X-Files. Dr. Dolittle. Oh, he played the therapist. Oh, interesting. 1 episode. Oh, it wasn't actually him then who played Dr. Katz. No. It's just who? It's, I know that he's been in stuff. I just don't care. Right. Let's bring that over. Right, so we have James Noble. Again, who? Patty Duke. Who? Doris Roberts. Sounds familiar to me. Prince, obviously everyone knows who Prince is. William Shalott, who? Morley Safer, he looks familiar. Alan Young, these Muhammad Ali. I get it. See, the people who matter are the people who actually are current. Like Muhammad Ali, Anton Yelchin. He's current because there was a Star Trek movie coming out just after his death, right? So important. Prince, important. Gary Shandling, potentially important. I get that. I get Gary Shandling, and of course, some of you will notice that I'm only caring about the ones I know about, right? Of course I am, because if I'm aware of something, then it's relevant, isn't it? Like, who the fuck is Robert Horton? Who cares? Let's put Robert Horton. Let's see if he's in IMDb, because I don't know who these people are. I'm guessing they're probably actors, most of them, because they're celebrities. Spell Robert properly. Robert. What did I say? Horton. Fuck me. Right. Horton. Bosch. I'm guessing that's the guy. Yes, died 9th of March 2016. Who? Look. Who is he? 55 films. 55 acted in 55. 1984, right? No, 1989, sorry. Cattle buyer. 1988. 1987. Who? Who is this guy? Who? Tell you what he is, he doesn't matter. Anyway, continue down the fucking list of these people that 2016 should stop taking away from us. I'm gonna kill. That's me punching myself in the head. Gene Wilder, get it. I know that is. Arnold Palmer, rings a bell. Robert Vaughn, now I know he's in Bewitched, wasn't he, Robert Vaughn? Okay. Florence Henderson, Fidel Castro, Ron Glass, Van Williams. Massive bit of deja vu, like I've done this before. Lovely. John Glenn, Bernard Fox, Zsa Gabor. Who? I looked at Zsa Gabor. Socialite. It's like if Paris Hilton died in 70 years. That's how much Zsa Gabor means of anything. George Michael, I understand. Carrie Fisher, I understand. Debbie Reynolds, who? Right? I know she's Carrie Fisher's mum. Who? Again, don't care. Right? My point is, all these people don't matter. Bernard Fox looks really familiar. Let's have a look at Bernard Fox. Spell things properly. Bernard. I think it's Bernard. Yeah, it's right there. Bernard Fox. Titanic. Maybe that's why he looks familiar then, because he was in Titanic. Is he... Oh, he's from Wales. Port Talbot. Died aged 89. So he's in The Mummy, he's in General Hospital, like everyone who goes in America, they're in some kind of weird drama, soap opera type thing. Like who can't get into these movies? TV shows even. Actor. Dharma and Greg. So his last thing was Dharma and Greg in 2001. Right, if you haven't done anything for 15 years, I can say who. Who the fuck are you? Right. So here we are. Here's the list anyway. Right, again. So again, remember these are the people who matter apparently. Remember as well, if you had a family member who died this month and not everyone talked about it, remember that your family is important. People who are important are these people with pictures. Anyway. Fucking joke. All of it's a joke. Robert Stigwood. Who? Pat Harrington Jr. Who? Troy Shonda. Who? Katie. Who? And who? David Bowie. I know who David Bowie is. Everyone knows who David Bowie is. He was in Labyrinth. And that's all he ever did. David Margulies. The mayor in Ghostbusters. Right, this is 2016. Stop taking the best ones. What, even this guy who was known for being in 2 films. Alan Rickman. Legend. Right, because he was in the Best Ever Christmas movie. Renee Engelberg. Who? Manager and husband of Celine Dion. Who? Doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't... like, celebrity deaths don't matter anyway, in the grand scheme of things. What matters is you and your life and what you do in it. Right? But if you have this weird connection, which is not real, to any kind of celebrity, then you will have more of an impact on you. However, popular mainstream media is telling you which ones are important. Because they were on the TV 15 years ago. Dan Haggerty. Who? Nori Karan, who? Glenn Fry, who? Jimmy Bain, who? 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 Bob Elliott. Bob and Ray. Who? 92. Who? Maurice White. Again, stop taking the best ones. Antonin Scalia. I know who that is. That's the court. Yeah, the court justice thing. George Gaines. No relation to Ed Gaines. Vanity. Who? Who the fuck are you? Girlfriend and muse of Prince. So she died, then Prince died. Yolanda Fox. I'm just going to keep saying who all the time. Who are these people? Who? This is bollocks. This is all bollocks. Nancy Reagan, I know who that is. See, the ones we should be actually knowing about are the ones who actually matter. But if you go for this list, this is gone but not forgotten. Who wrote this anyway? 50sweb.com. George Martin, the fifth Beatle. Fuck off. Fuck off. I remember when that happened. People were like, oh, the Beatles has died. Oh, fuck off. Beatles were never that good anyway. Frank Sinatra Jr. I'm confused. Son of Frank Sinatra and a talented singer. Was he? Larry Drake. Joe Santos. No. Rich Bradford. Who are these people? Who's Ken Howard from White Shadow? Who? It winds me up. Can you tell it's pissing me off? Anyway, James Noble. Well, as in Jamie Noble, the wrestler? No, someone from a show called Benson. And they're all people, mostly people from TV shows as well. I'm sure there's other people who have died. Victoria Wood. I know who that is because of my accent. Prince. That was weird. Victoria Wood dies and then Prince dies the next day. I think this is when it started. When people started talking about 2016 taking the people. April. Right. So here's a prediction. Someone will die on the 1st or the 2nd. Okay? That's my prediction. No, actually, no, because people need to go back to work to talk about it. People don't go back to work on the 2nd. So it'll either be... Right, I'm going to say between the 2nd and the 5th, someone will die. And then it'll be 2017 started already. It doesn't get any better. Oh, it's happening again, right? It's not like it's a pandemic or an epidemic of cholera or the plague. It's just people die. And the reason more celebrities, in quotes, are dying is because there's more fame available now since the 1950s. More media equals more famous people. Then people grow up, grow old and die. That is what happens. The ones that are the most unusual ones are the ones when you get Prince at 57 or you get Victoria Wood at 62 or you get Anton Yelchin. Yeah, those people are more shocking because they die in either weird ways or they died because of something or it's unexpected. Having someone at the age of 94 in Madeline Sherwood. Who is that? Who is that? Why is that even surprising? If someone dies at the age of 94 hasn't done anything for 50 years, who are they? Fuck me. In the grand scheme of their life, if they're 94, then they're 15 minutes. Then that really is just a 15 minutes of fame. You watch someone go, Madeline, Madeline actually did this and this, and it was actually quite important for 3 years. Anyway, so let's keep going. We started, so we have to commit to it. Muhammad Ali, June 3rd. You notice how I went over all them, okay? Because they're nothing. These people are nobodies. Mr. Ed, isn't that the dot? Isn't that the thing with the horse? Muhammad Ali, right? Get it? Overly... What's it called? Overtly... held up high on a pedestal. Not the greatest. I mean, well, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. People say Muhammad Ali is the greatest, but his win-loss record doesn't really show that. But then Conor McGregor's win-loss record is 26-3 or 20th, something like that, and 3. And yet people still think he's the greatest. So, it's maybe the win-loss record isn't as important as your return from the loss. Anyway, Gordie Howe. Sounds familiar. Don't care. Probably, again, Detroit Red Wings, I don't know. Right. Joe Cox. Shot and stabbed multiple times in an act of terror. So yeah, someone's actually said that's terrorism. Right, it was terrorism. I'm not doubting it is. Anton Yelchin died. There you go. That one. See, Joe Cox, not a celebrity. This is celebrities. Joe Cox is not a celebrity. Before she died, no one knew the fuck she was. So she's not a celebrity at all. It's like, it's less than. She has done less than that Jewish girl in Holland in the Gatic. Oh, it made me draw a blank now. Someone right now is going, this woman. Right. Anne Frank. There you go. Thank you. Tell myself thanks. Yeah, she's done less than Anne Frank. Anne Frank's only famous because of her diary and that she died. Joe Cox is famous because she's dead. That's what that is. Famous because you're dead. Brilliant. Like Jesus. Who's Pat Summitt? This is bollocks. You people suck in every possible way. Right. I'm still looking to find someone I know. Like, who? Finkel. Howard Finkel. September. Nothing. Absolute bean bags. Bollocks, a lot of it. Look at this shit. Pete Burns. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round. Right, I get it. Kevin Meaney, Uncle Buck TV series. Sounds familiar. Pete Burns, oh, I understand that, but don't care. 57, again, you noticed that when it's 57, really. Someone like that as well, when it was music and stuff. The Unsinkable Molly Brown, stage actress. Molly in Unsinkable Molly Brown. Oh, fuck me. Who? Kerry Starr, singer in Wheel of Fortune, and the Rock and Roll Waltz. Robert Vaughan, Man from Uncle. I know Robert Vaughan is, so maybe he wasn't the Man from Uncle then. I thought Robert Vaughan was in Bewitched. Here we go again. We're learning together, although that's probably someone who's watching. Who's like, but I know you're wasting time. Right. I thought he was in Bewitched, but now I see his face, I know that he isn't. Man from Uncle. Filmography. Let's have a look at IMDb. 226 things. Wow, he did quite a lot. 2016, he was in Carmine. So he's still active. He was still active. As an actor, obviously. Coronation Street, 13 episodes in 2012. So he was still out doing stuff. Magnificent. So, yeah, Little Britain, he was doing stuff. It's not like fucking other guys who are like, who? Like, the fuck are they up to? Look at this guy's career. See, learning, and learning appreciation. That up. See, appreciation through learning. Done a lot, didn't he? Huh. Here we go. Right, Holly Dunn. Yeah, are you ever gonna love me? Really, you really had me going. Fidel Castro. See, that's important. Because it's a political figure who changes the world. And I don't just mean the whole world, I mean even the people underneath in his country. That's important. Not Ron Glass. 7 years, her career. 7 years her career makes. Seriously. Billy Chapin, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who? There you go, that's what I'm thinking of. Bernard Fox and Bewitched. There you go. Nothing. George Michael, that was the 25th. What was that, 25th of December? Oh, he died Christmas Day. I hope you got something good for Christmas. Oh, too soon. Ricky Harris, again, not important because he wasn't mentioned. Carrie Fisher. And the whole point of all this is to show that it doesn't matter, that it's no different from any other year. It's exactly the same as any other year, and it means diddly. People get all worked up over the smallest little thing that involves people being killed. Dying, or being killed in some cases, as the terrorism one was. And it's like, oh, 2016, blame a date, blame a time, blame this, blame that. Get fucked, the lot of you. Okay? If any of you are out there who are like, oh, 2016, stop taking this, that, and the other, you need to get fucked. You really do. You really need to get fucked. Right, let's have a look who died in 2000. Just for a change. For something different to look at. Gone but not forgotten. Celebrity deaths in the year 2000. Get off of my screen, you little cunt. There we go. More shit on my screen. Look at this. Look at this shit here that I can't get rid of. Oh, cool. I can't get rid of this. Let's try. Oh my god. Seriously? Right. Bosh. Bosh. Get fucked. Closed ad by Google. Stop seeing it. God, get fucked. Oh my god, this is impossible, isn't it? This is actually impossible. I'm not interested in this ad. We will not show you this ad again. Ad closed by Google. Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. So you're going to leave a gap there, are you? You're just going to leave this gap right here. This gap right here. You're just going to keep that there, are you? Oh, cool. So, anyway. Now we can't see anything. So, this is pointless. All these are who's as well. They're all who's. Anyway. That's my point anyway. That it's all a fucking waste of time worrying about what's happening in another year. It's got nothing to do with anything. What a load of shit. Bop. Cool. And for my next video, I'm going to do terrorism. And I'm going to see who commits the most terroristic acts in the world.